Start using higher timeframes, especially if you're trading crypto. And by higher timeframes, I do not mean the daily timeframe or the 4-hour timeframe. I mean the weekly and the monthly timeframe. Far too many crypto traders are fully oriented on just the 1-hour timeframe and even lower. The best way to explain higher timeframes is you are essentially acquiring a bird's eye view over the entire market. When you're too fixated on the 1-hour time frame, you're essentially focused on the battle and not the surrounding war that's taking place. When we look at the recent drop from all-time highs down to 74k, it's not as big as it seems when you're watching it from the monthly time frame, and how we called it was through the monthly time frame. Now, we're not fully at our target yet of 70k, and in fact, I'm doing this video because I think it's going to go lower. And many of the questions I've received, which shows me people are not on those higher time frames, is Tori, is this still in play? Is this still on the cards? Yes. Why would it not be? Because we've gone upwards? Because everyone's now telling you the bottom's in? The same people that said we were going lower earlier? What has actually changed? And what this immediately tells me is far too many people are on lower time frames. Because if you zoom out to a weekly or monthly time frame, BTC is simply just rejecting its previous broken level around that 95 to 105k region. It was due a retest at some point, and we've just so happened to have gone there now. Now, looking at where we are now, the market is essentially clearly doing exactly what it's intending to be doing. And that's convincing everyone that the bottom is in. And this is beautiful because it ties in exactly to what I've been saying. We're not only very likely going to go down, but we're also going to very likely see a very severe liquidation and capitulation event that follows. Why would that be? All the influencers are now telling you the bottom's in. Remember a couple weeks ago, alt season was never going to happen. I specifically done a video for this reason because all the influencers said it wasn't going to happen. Now we've pumped up ever so slightly, they're all saying that alt season has just begun. Now most people are going to be buying and going heavy on leverage longs due to this big move upwards. You must remember, the market is a master manipulator. Stop focusing on the size of the candle, the color of the candle, or the speed of the candle. Start looking at where the candle has actually headed. And with where it currently is trading approximately, that's not bullish in any way, shape or form. And there's many things that go into that, but keeping it simple, price is just rejecting what is now a newfound level of resistance. Should we generally hold below the $105,000 threshold, we're very likely going to crash down aggressively. And this is generally where bad news starts to come into play. Don't get it twisted. From the beginning of time, crypto is in an overall bullish market. We are in a massive, massive bull trend, and I would arguably call it a massive bubble. But from the current all-time high to where we are now, we're in a downtrend, and you must not forget that. But what do you think happens now if we hit 70k and break? All hell will break loose. And that's where you want to start considering some buys.